Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How's it going? How's it going? Excuse me, I'm a little late. For some reason I've got some problem with my music today. Which is just the ping's just gone out, by the way. There she blows. Yeah. So I'm literally just sending a tweet. And then I will be all good to go. So we are, I don't know what's wrong with my music. I don't know what's up with it today, but it's being a pain. Let's just do that. So we're going to do a bit of community zoo stuff today, and then we'll go back and do that challenge thing again. So I'm going to leave. We'll do like an hour of the challenge at the end, and then we'll do this thing. Well, let me just try and get the music going as well. All the things, all the fun of the fair today. It's my fault. I'm a little bit late, and then I pressed the button. I've got a button that I kind of test just before the stream starts, and for some reason the music wouldn't play. It's got an error. No, it's not having it. Interesting. Let's see if we can play from that. Huh. Right. Well, we might have no music in this one. This would be a right pain if that's going to be the case. We could just do. I guess we could do like in-game music. I very rarely use that because I'm always a bit dubious. I don't have any idea why that playlist is not playing. There's always something. It seems like every week there's always a thing that I have to deal with. There's always some little weird nubby thing. Right, let's try doing this then. I'm gonna have to very quickly. Sorry, this is this is happening. It seems to be my Windows Media Player doesn't want to play for some reason. What a pain. Hang on, let's see. It seems to just be like finding my tracks and going, nope, you're not playing. Right, okay. We'll go with in-game music then. I think that's the best thing to do. Hey Lindsay, how you doing? Oh dear. That's so weird. I've never had that happen before, but maybe I need to update my Windows Media Player or something stupid like that. Let's get so we'll do the desktop sounds, turn the music off, that doesn't exist. And then let's have a look. Faff. Straight in with the faff. Gotta wear that out. So was that I thought that I'd set that up as a tier 2 emote. I think I changed them round. I don't know what I've done half the time. I thought I had set that up as a tier 2 emote. Was in tier 3. Oh, what? Hold on. That was supposed to be. Hang on a second. Oh, you're right. So are there no tier 1 emotes now? Tier 1 benefits. Tier 2 badge. 5 months in 3 days, and said I was going up to tier 3 at 6-month mark. So only a month early. I very much appreciate it. It's so I could have sworn I set that up as a tier 2. What's the tier 2 emote then? Oh no, that's right. The tier 2 emote is my logo. The tier 1 emotes, there's 2 of those. Right, got it. Yes, I have. That is right then. I kind of wish. Do you know what I kind of wish? I don't really massively like the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 thing of it. Although I guess it is a reason to have like different levels of subscription. And I turned on the points redeem for the unlock sub emote thing, so that other people could get it sort of temporarily, but you get it for like 24 hours or something, then you lose it. Anyway, right, I can't remember how to get this music working now, so let's try audio. Play soundtrack in pause menu only. No, we want the soundtrack playing all the time. We want this all the time. Let's go to that one. That should be on Planet Zoo, yeah. So yeah, as I said, we're going to do a little bit of this, which I think you guys haven't seen the latest on this. I've done some updates. Have I got sound at all? I don't seem to have sound at all at the moment. I wonder if that's why. Let's just do this a sec. There we go. Hooray. You should have in-game music now. That may well have been the reason why the music wasn't playing. I'm obviously doing this through the game, so I can't tell if it's too loud or not. Let me know. Shouldn't be. Should be. My microphone still looks like it's way louder. All the badges. Yeah, so you must be close to getting your. You must be close to getting your gold then. I think I set that up at 6 months. So you've got the bronze at the moment. Oh no, you should be getting the silver. 4 months. So your thing says 4 month subscriber, tier 3, 3-month badge. How does that work then? Why haven't you not got the 4-month badge? Anyway, right. Oh no, there isn't a 4-month badge. It doesn't let you get. It doesn't give you a 4-month badge. That's why. We don't have music. We only have. See, on my screen it says you're already a 4-month subscriber. 3-month badge. I don't think there's a. Oh no, you'll go to. Oh, I don't bloody know. It doesn't matter, does it? We'll sort it out at some other point. So I've got no music. Play soundtrack in pause menu only. I don't have any soundtrack. Why have we got no soundtrack? We definitely have in-game audio. Although it's very quiet by the looks of it. Oh, it's coming. I hear the music. Anyway, right, so some changes obviously to this lobby. So if you remember last time we spent about 2 hours faffing around with this desk. I've done some changes since then, as you can see. So I think this is looking alright. I can't remember if I had these lights and stuff, so I've added these lights in. I did a bit more detailing on this desk, so it's got all the little leaflets and pens, and it's got, I think I changed these little screens. I added a little cursor in. So each one of these is different. I think we were doing the little tablets. I think that's where we ended this, where I stopped doing this one last time. And then I obviously did this whole. This is true, actually, which is like blew me away. Rhino horn is worth 5 times more than gold, which is obviously why they're like hunted. Oh, I've realised I've got my own stream open. Isn't that nuts? That rhino horn is worth 5 times more than gold. That's crazy. Yeah, so I did this little banner thing hanging up. It's got this kind of little trellis divider and it doesn't look too messy from the other side. It's a bit jittery. I think that looks kind of right now as like a centerpiecey type thing. So what we need to do just for an hour is get this stuff and things going in here, because obviously we've got this big shop space that's got nothing in it at the moment. So yeah, we need to get a wriggle on with that. I think I'm gonna grab. I think I actually already grabbed my gift set, didn't I? My gift shop set. Did I not place the desk down somewhere? I obviously didn't. Desk. So I don't want the actual desk. Oh, maybe I saved that till separately. I did. Heartbreaking. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? It's so insane. So right, we want this. Oh, I did this on the outside as well. Adoptions. I don't think that was there before. Yeah. Oh, I put some kind of. I don't think these were here before either. I put some little markers in for what this building's going to be. So there's going to be a toilet. And I think there's going to be like a stock room and a meeting room. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe we did talk about this in the last stream actually. So there needs to be a door going out that way. Anyway, right, let's get a wriggle on with this. See if we can make some progress. See if we can make a bit of progress in here. So we're going to do something with that, but we'll just put that there for now. Right. So I think we'll start off with like some shelving in here. Oh, these walls are really jittery. I've not noticed that's so bad, but it's a lot of Z fighting there. Hey Western, how you doing? The teacher says hi. Is it your teacher we were talking to yesterday? I can't remember. Was it? Maybe it was Wes's. I can't really remember. What class are you in that you're supposed to be? I don't really understand how this works. Is this not? Are you not supposed to be in a class paying attention to the class? How come your teacher is saying hi as well? Oh, you want a break? Let's just tidy up this bit of wall. ICT. That's like computers and stuff, I'm guessing. It was Micah's teacher, that's right. Well done, Lindsay. ICT, Information Computer Technology. I think that was just called IT when I was at school. Feels a bit weird with the in-game music, but I suppose it's appropriate. We're playing Planet Zoo. I'll have to try and get that. I mean, we don't use the in-game music, we don't use the music for later anyway. Right, that's that tidied up. So let's go shelves. Let's create some sort of little shelfy dealie. I think we'll just go shapes. Art shapes. Actually, you know what would be quite cool? Maybe to have it as like a clad, like a big clad wall. Let's maybe do that. Yeah, what we could do is like a bamboo style wall, and then have like the shelving kind of coming out from that. So not. Oh, that's actually not too bad. The only problem with this is that the textures are like this texture is super flat. So I think we'll actually just use these. Is that music still right? It seems to be getting a bit louder now. Let me know. So we might just kind of go, leave that layer there. It's fine, cool. So yeah, we'll do like an hour of this. We'll keep this pretty chill, and then we'll then we'll go and fail. Then we'll go and fail again at one of those speed tests. I was thinking about it quite a lot last night, as you do. There's sad nothing else to do in the world at the moment. I was like, ah, I really wanted to prove you all wrong. I really wanted to prove you all wrong and just blast through it and be like, ha, ha, tortoise am I? Ha, see? Don't have the rest of the make the power of the tortoise. But no, I failed. Do 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 do. It was quite fun though. You finished your class. Awesome. Yeah, it was quite fun. I have to say, I did enjoy it. So right, we don't want to create too much of a repetitive pattern with this, but we'll just do a little bit of a. Oh, is that sticking out of the roof? Yep. No, I didn't in the end, Lindsay. We actually aborted because I didn't think I was even going to get the silver. It started to go like really drastically wrong with the well, for one thing, to be fair, there were a few things that were like not really fair that were happening. There was a keeper, there was a dog, there was a habitat that I'd created where I'd put the barrier down, and the keeper was coming into the habitat. It was the wild dog enclosure, and chucking, you know, when they like unbox the animal, they throw the crate down. He was throwing it and throwing it straight through the barrier out of the other side. And so it was basically meaning that every time I reset it, so I kept doing it and was like, why is this wild dog keep escaping? Then I watched him do it, and yeah, it was that he just kept throwing it through the damn barrier. And obviously what that meant was that loads of people then wanted refunds. Yeah, I think I mean, to be honest, it wasn't, it just shouldn't have been, the game shouldn't have been allowing it to happen. I think what it was that my habitat gate was like a triangle. I'd like created this little triangle. My habitat gate was here, and the barrier came down here. And so when he came in, it's a bit difficult to see this, but when he came in here, he just threw it through the narrow gap, and so it popped out this side. So it should have been, it basically should have just, like, the game should have prevented me from being able to put barriers that close together, but it didn't. So that was a bit of a screwer, and then I just kept having like barriers fail. My mechanics, I think I figured out what I did wrong. It was all of the kind of positioning of all the staff buildings and stuff that was really causing a problem. Okay, that's not too bad. That's sort of random enough. So we might just we'll add a little bit of rope in as well, just for a little bit of a little bit of variety. That's not the right section. Tolves. And we need those on. I'll just add a couple of bits of this in. And then we'll mix that up when we copy it. Right, so we'll grab all of that. Yeah, I was saying, I thought at one point I actually thought at one point I was gonna breeze it. Which is probably the problem. I cursed myself. But yeah, I think I sort of sussed out what the problem was. Well, we'll see when we get to that bit in the stream. I may well try and just kind of like completely flatten the terrain again, like we did on the other one, or at least spend some time doing that because I think that made a big difference. I don't actually know if I like those ropes. I feel like they're a bit much. Just take a few out. So this is just going to be like a feature wall. So we've sort of totally moved away from what the actual building looks like. We're talking about a keeper that was kind of sabotaging the challenge yesterday, Western. So Lindsay's saying I should have sacked him. Thanks for the bits, Lindsay. Very much appreciated. Well, that gets you the bits. That gets you the bits. The bits thing as well. Bits badge. Bits leader. I think that was Crazy Mum before. It was some bits emote that it gave me, but I don't really know what they do. I thought there was some like bits emote. Did that come up with an alert there? I didn't even notice it. It was quick if it did. Actually, do you know what? We might just pull it. We might pull it all down a little, so it's got a little bit of a raggedy top. I think that'd be more interesting. So more like that, and then we'll just kind of grab a few here and there. Let's just merge all of this together. Yeah, I think I did better than I thought I was gonna, even if I say so myself. I thought I was gonna really suck at it. I didn't do too badly, I thought. Okay. One habitat short with 4 minutes to go. Yeah, I think the problem was the money. That was why I quit in the end, because I ran out of money. The money was the problem, because you had to hit like 15 grand annual turnover or something, and by the end of it I was making a loss. I think because I'd sort of chucked in a few extra staff, like way too many extra staff and things. South America. Well, not blueprints. Not on blueprints. No. Interesting. I know the piece I want. It's like a window, kind of a window section. Yeah, the bit that was definitely always going to be the killer was the money in that. 100%. That was always going to be the problem. Okay, so if we do like, can we hide that little? Yeah, that way round. Hey Nadine, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so I think we'll just kind of do this. Maybe I can make this look like it's shelves and things. We'll see. We'll see in a minute if this idea goes anywhere. Oh, is that floating? Hello. That's not what I wanted to do. Need to hoover. Oh no. Chores. Not the dreaded chores as well. Desperate trying to build your farm in House Flipper. Yeah, you made quite a good start on that. You showed that before. Looked like it was doing alright. No one's ever going to see that, but we're always going to know it's there, so we're going to have it. No worries, dude. Oh. Drifting away from that wall. I forget how good the music is to this. I don't do it very often. Lol. Still no super rare one. Maybe it'll come. Maybe it'll come. Maybe it doesn't exist. No, it definitely does exist. Let's take that one. You both got the same one. That sucks. I've got a couple of other yes, a scam. It's con eyes. I've got a couple of other points redeem ideas in my pocket that are similar to this one, but just kind of little silly, pointless ones, basically. Yeah, so I don't play the music very often, so I actually really forget how good the music is to this game. Okay, right. Let's have this one go back the other way. So let's just use that one. Okay, so This looks probably a bit random at the moment, but I think we can make it a thing. So it looks a bit like a. It looks a bit like a just like a gallery at the moment. Right. What should we make shelves out of? So it could just be art shapes, but let's have a look. Can't spell. Saw a redeem thing the other day that where there was a platform going from side to side at the bottom. When you redeemed, a man on a parachute was released on the top of the screen. You had to time it to get him to land on the platform. Oh, wowzers, that sounds cool. That sounds epic. It also sounds like it sounds like something beyond my technical ability. I can't. Cool though. If you can remember the streamer, let me know in the Discord. There's some really cool stuff you can do. Some really, really creative people that have got really cool streams with all that sort of stuff in it. There's lots of tools and stuff down that you can get that are, you know, for that sort of thing. He was house flippering, was he? Or was that the name? There's lots of ones where you can do, you know, you can do stuff where you pop stuff up on screen, but I've never heard anything like that. That sounds really clever. Kind of even racking my brains as to how that will work. So you were okay. So there's lots of people there's people that have got what I've seen. They're like, well, for sub trains and things like that, where they've got things that are like moving across the screen, and if you like every time there's a sub, it resets it and then it starts moving across the screen again. Didn't follow him. Obviously wasn't that good. He obviously had some cool stream stuff, but you didn't follow him because he obviously wasn't that good. It's a difficult one to get your head around as well, because a little bit of his like the temptation with those sorts of things, again, he made my teeth itch, is to like, it's really easy to spend a lot of time on those sorts of things. And the trouble is, I mean, that's a clever one. I have to say that is probably pretty fun. A lot of the times, they need to not be like just kind of pointless faddy things if you've spent ages on them. And some of the ideas I've come up with, like not only the ones I've done, but some of the ideas I've come up with have been not anywhere near as clever as that, but some fun things. But when I've started looking into it, I'm like, this is going to take me ages. It's going to take me ages to work out how to do, and is anyone going to really want to do it for very long? Some of those things are a bit gimmicky, but that one does actually sound like it probably would be quite fun. You got points if you landed on it. Oh, this sounds really complicated. I don't have any idea how that would work technically. Like, I'm reasonably up to speed on some of the twitchy clever things you can do. I've got a lot of the tools and things. So that does sound super clever. Okay, so these will be our little kind of weird shelfy things. Let's see if we can just see if we can kind of incorporate a little bracket into that or something, just so it looks a bit more convincing. I should actually get, just for size wise, I should get my archer in here. Well, that's okay. Does it need that? It doesn't really, does it? Desperately. So I wonder if we'll be finishing Little Nightmares tonight. We shall have to see. Seems possible, but we shall have to see. I think it looks better with that than it does without. Yeah, I think it does. It looks better with those. That's quite unusual. I haven't seen anyone that's got particularly interact. I mean, there's not an enormous amount of people that stream House Flipper. But yeah, that's certainly not an enormous amount that got really interactive streams like that. Sounds cool though. That's what you. I mean, you want. I've looked at a like a noughts and crosses thing the other day. Someone was doing. That was a similar sort of idea. It was like little interactive game that people could do while you're streaming. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, I'd love to have more things that were. I'd love to have more things that were fun. That were kind of worth doing. It's getting a bit wonky, that bottom one, isn't it? Right, so we'll do this, then we'll build out a little kind of counter at the bottom as well, I think. So it's got like another little sectiony bit there. Oh, and I have finished the grey seal habitat. Finally. So that will be, if I get it finished, which I'm really hoping I'm going to get it. Well, if I get the episode finished, should be out tomorrow. Because that is definitely due. I've had 2 weeks without an episode, so it looks good. I'm happy with it. crazy nuts piece count on it already, but hey ho. So we could just go kind of really as a like contrast to that. I think we might do that. In fact, let's go with the colour. We don't go with the colour very often. Let's go with like a nice mauve or something. Concentration mode. Oh, I should be able to get that. I should be able to get that to disappear. There we go. So let's just get that as a piece. Do, 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 do. Have I got any like? I don't have a skirting. Okay, we'll do like a skirting board for this as well. A bit of moulding. We've got a bit of moulding in this game as well. Everyone's favourite thing. Do 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 do. What can we use? It's like a really nice. Can we use that? That's kind of nice looking. Scruffy. Like a bit of scruffy. Oh, it's not quite the right size, which is a pain because it's gonna. Required 2 pieces when we wanted 1. Okay, so let's copy all of this, duplicate all this together. I didn't get all of it. Looks dirty though. That sky that sky emerald looks dirty, doesn't it? Looks like it's grubby. Oh. Plank. What do I want? Aquatic. What can I use? I'm sure there was like a just a normal piece of wood. I guess I could use that on its side. Shrunk all the way down. And then change the colour. Trouble is when you recolour these that's actually not too bad. When you recolour these pieces that are not that are flexi colour, you just sort of lose a bit of the detail in them. Not often. I feel like the colour flattens out a bit. It's a bit yellowy though, isn't it? I don't want it quite so yellowy. Got a bit of something in that. Can't quite sure what it is. I'm going to need to double it up again. Right. So is that all now one group? Yes. So we can now just copy this all along. And we'll go to like there, I think. Cool. Happy with that. So that can be our kind of display wall, and then we can have some. So we'll just have like some of this kind of crap sticking around all over those. I'll just grab a couple of these bits as an example. Bigger things up top. Sorry, bigger things down low, smaller things up top. Now I had the problem I had with this before when I made this set. So this is like a little chest set, so we'll use that. But these little boxes and things, it's kind of hard to get. It's just kind of hard to get small things in the game for like that kind of have some kind of meaning. Oh, those are, I forgot about those. Those are umbrellas. It's difficult to get anything that's like scaled right for like little bricky bracky kind of bits and like knickknacks and stuff. But we'll just try and we'll see what we can do. There might be some new stuff I can do with the what are they called? The font pieces now. Come on, game. There we go. So these are supposed to just be like little boxes of stuff and things. So nothing at the moment can go up on my little shelves. Darn. Okay, let's just leave that there for a second. What can go up on the shelves? Maybe these little things, which are just supposed to be like little boxes. Should have thought this through. Should have thought this through. I don't even know what these are supposed to be. Little boxes of things. The trouble is, all of these things all of the like cool things like these are just so huge. Like for anything, they're kind of cool for just. They're obviously cool for just kind of big, you know, big stuff like that. But I wish we had like a smaller scale version of these. They'd be so handy. Like all these cool little statue things, so nice, but they're just, yeah, they're always too big. It's too big. We might have to just see if we can make some more stuff. There's all the like plushy set, which we might use. I might get off of the workshop, stick those in here somewhere. Hey Rem, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So we can use all these things, okay? They can all just be kind of cluttery. And we'll have to figure out... I think I might actually remove that one. I'll have to figure out how we fill all those shelves up. Actually, I might just kind of remove this section as well. We can have the tills down here, I think. Going to be lurking while I write my essay. I say that, but I'll be here typing again in 40 seconds. No worries. If I picked that, I haven't picked that colour out of anywhere, that purple, but never mind. Right, so we could do, we should have some sort of central, like these things. Little shelvy sets. I mean, to be fair, I could probably repurpose that. Just grab that whole thing. Keep doing that when I'm supposed to be working. I kind of didn't want to look. I didn't want to have it look exactly like the. Oh, I've got these files in the set. I didn't want to have it look like the other set. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll do something similar, but not the same. Same, but different. So we could do things that look like they're wheelable. Wheelable? Is that a word? Wheeliable. Wheelable. Can be wheeled. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word, is it? Wheelable. Doesn't seem right. Something about that doesn't seem right. Can be wheeled. If something can be wheeled, does that mean it's wheelable? Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like a word. Pretty sure that's not a word. It's a nice word though. How are we going to achieve that? So we've done these. We did this little wheelable door over here. Problem is, you need those things sticking right up inside it. I could do. Can I make wheels out of something else? These are becoming my go-tos at the moment. These are becoming my like go-to things at the moment for everything. That's plausible as a wheel. As like a caster wheel. Get it kind of looking. And then what can we do that's like a little bit super small? That's definitely convincing enough as a caster. In fact, actually, what might make it even more convincing is a slightly darker bit. It sits over the top of it like that. Insane. Insane. 4 pieces just to create one wheel. Eek. I'm seeing this floor jittering around underneath me as well. Stop it. That's going to be even more pieces than that. Okay, so let's make if we make the sort of tire bit of it a little bit lighter. There we go. Oh, what's the grouping that's going on there? Interesting. I should have sorted this carpet out before I started working in here. This is annoying. I think everywhere I've overlapped the carpet is going to be doing that. Okay, right. So, some sort of little caster deal. That's going to be a pain to use because it's got a funny little axis on it. Anyone else in here too stupid to swallow pills, or am I the only retard? I used to have problems with pills. I used to have problems with pills big time. Is it? Sometimes it's just a psychological thing, isn't it, with a pill? That you, yeah, you just kind of, it's like a panic reflex that you shut your throat off. It can be a real pain in the arse though, yeah, definitely. Doesn't mean you're stupid at all, just, oh, it's kind of massive, isn't it? I could just make this bigger. I prefer pills over nasty liquids or injections. Yeah, I'd rather have a liquid to be able to be. Oh, I don't. Well, actually, now I'm alright with pills. But I used to have a problem. just feels a bit. They're a bit too chunky. That's why I like the other ones. Okay, maybe we can make it if we make some upright sections. Excuse me, we can hide. I always have to chew up some food, like chew it as much as possible, and then put the pill in my mouth in the chewed food, and then I can swallow it. So you can't do it with like a big glug of water or something. In fact, you know what? This would be a lot easier if I was doing it at this angle. So sometimes the piece that you use dictates the size of the thing that you can create. So I want to get rid of, see the two kind of raggedy ends there that's got this little raggedy bit. I want to hide that away. So that's going to be the size. That's going to be what dictates the size of this thing, this shelf. It's a psychological theory. It just closes up when I put a pin in my mouth. So I had absolute years of that, where I think it's an anxiety thing. It used to be a thing for me, where you get. So I used to have this thing in my throat that was like the muscle at the bottom of your throat opens and closes, and basically when you're about to eat it relaxes, and mine didn't, and mine would just be like that, like really clenched, and I ended up having to have an operation. It's about 3 years ago, where they basically cut some of that muscle away, but I'd had it pretty much all my life, but in the last sort of 5 years it got really bad, to the point where I couldn't drink a glass of water. Some days I'd go to drink and I'd just feel it go, and it would just be like, well, I can't. And then I had 6 months of liquidizing all my food, and then eventually had this operation, and since then it's been miles better. But yeah, it's definitely but you can't, I mean, the thing is, it's one of those things, people say it's something psychological. It doesn't mean you can do anything about it. It doesn't mean you've got any control over that. It's psychological because at some point your brain has decided that was what was necessary, but there's nothing you can do about it. So I wasn't saying it was psychological as in like just get over it, which is sometimes I think people just kind of assume that means. Yeah, it was a real pain. It was a massive pain. Because it's the same thing with a pill. It will be the same thing with a pill. Unfortunately, the problem with anything that's like a psychological thing is that it's like a vicious circle. That's my go-to joke at a party. What's this? It's a vicious circle. What's this? It's that way round. It's one of those, doing press-ups against the mirror. But yeah, so it's a psychological thing. But once you know it's a psychological thing, you're screwed. Because before you have a pill, or before you drink, when I used to have this thing, it used to be pretty much every meal time I'd be going, oh, is it going to happen? Or I'd go out on a date or something, or I'd meet some like, or I'd meet someone that was like, yeah, I didn't want to have to go to the toilet and throw up, sort of thing. And it would be, oh, I didn't want to be sat at the table slowly going purple because I was choking to death. But once you kind of then in the thought pattern, that's even worse because your body's all then tightened up and tense, and that then makes it even more likely to happen. So it's the same with a pill, I'd imagine. Knowing that it's psychological, actually, I think makes it worse because you then basically go, no, you think you can, you preemptively have the thought about it. Do, 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 do. What have we made? We've made a little bench. No, we haven't. We're making a. Actually, I don't want that, do I? I didn't want it to have legs. I wanted it to be like that. So a little bit sticking down. Can we make this like a glass? Maybe we can make that like a shiny surface to it. You're not impressed by my party tricks? I got nothing. I got nothing. Refund your subscription. I can't. That's the best it's gonna get, I'm afraid. That's all I got. I don't know what you expect from me. So we could make it slightly wider. Oh, probably not. How do people from Kuwait and Abu Dhabi differ? Kuwait don't like the Flintstones, but Abu Dhabi do. Oh, brilliant. Nice. Get your coats. I'll get me coats. Was that you just balancing the books there? It's the Jimmy Tarbuck School of Comedy. Oh, it's sticking out slightly. I just kind of want this to have like a glossy finish to it. It's so unnecessary, but I think it makes it kind of cool. That was from G. That was a good one. You heard it on the right. I never remember jokes. It's always the problem. I never remember jokes. I always wish I remembered them. Because it's like, it's so rare you ever really get a really funny joke. Oh, I wish I didn't have the seam in it. That's okay. We'll just have to work it around that. Hey Mrs. T, how you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, I heard something earlier, and it's pointless me even saying because I don't remember what the joke was, but it was definitely one of those. I was like, oh, I really want to remember that, but I could never remember them. It's almost like once you tell yourself you must remember them, you're not going to remember them. I don't think it was a stream appropriate joke anyway. It was smut. Makes it even better. Can we leave like I wish there was a smaller piece. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. See if we can get that a little bit more sticky outy. Spinny roundy. It might be a thing. Right, so let's put our little wheelable bits on it, which is the sign. Yeah, seeing you've been playing a bit of the Valheims. How's that working out for you? How are you finding it? How's the arm after the jag? What's this? Did you get bitten by a jaguar? Let's go. See, those are kind of small now, aren't they? You're terrible at it. Is it like public servers or is it private servers? We think that looks like it's a wheelable thing. I've decided wheelable is a word. Do you think wheelable is a word, Mrs. T? I think it's a word. I'm not sure what anybody else thinks, but I don't care. It's a word. Wheeliable. Was it wheeliable, I said? Something that's got wheels on it. It's wheeliable. No, it's not right, is it? We have a private server. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they had like public servers as well. Although, if it's anything like Ark was, that's always a bit toxic. It's always a bit toxic on the public servers. So that could be something. I haven't, and I'm not really sure yet, to be honest. I'm kind of not. I think I'm always just a bit of a. I'm a bit too stubborn when there's things that are like super popular. I'm always a bit like, meh, I don't want to play it then if it's really popular. Up until this point, I was maybe interested, but now I'm contrary. Now I choose to be contrary because it's not because it's cool and popular and everybody likes it. Put it in Google search and it brings up a suitcase and wheels. Yes! What, as in a brand name? Oh, that doesn't count then if it's a brand name. Is it actually a word in the dictionary? Are this going to be... I think that's alright. That's okay as like a little display thing. I do think the glass helped. It feels like it needs kind of something. I wonder if I can like curve that edge. Probably not. Probably not got any small pieces. It's not really very easy to do what I want it to do. So can I, like, if I spin that round that way? Hey Gecko, how you doing? Oh, we can kind of create a corner. Ish. Ooh. Eek. We're fitting out the shop for the community centre. We've got this little kind of lobby bit with the like adoption deals, and then I'm working on this shop front thing at the moment. I'm just trying to make a new sort of set. kind of sticks up, doesn't it? Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Gecko. I now need to go onto Pinterest and figure out what Viking houses look like. I have no idea. Or someone made a Millennium Falcon. Someone made a Millennium Falcon already. It's quite gridded though, isn't it? It's like you don't have complete free placement of building pieces, do you? Or do you? Maybe I'm just not seeing enough of it. That's the thing that was the thing that kind of would appeal. But it does feel a little bit like it's I don't know. It feels a little bit like it's a bit too big for my boots at the moment. There is a snap grid, but you can toggle it off. All right, cool. Interesting. Well, that makes a big difference. It's a little bit messy now because I've moved some shapes around. What do we think? That end or that end? Which is better? That's more interesting, isn't it? Start asking a question and then not wait for the answer. It's just a shame it's not quite as clean as I'd like it to be. That's a bit better. Posted a joke for you in general chat of Discord. Is it readable in the stream? Before I start reading this out, because I'm like Ron Burgundy, I'll just read anything you put in front of me on the teleprompter. Is it acceptable for stream, or are you just telling me that there's a joke there? It better be funny as well, because if I read it out and everyone's like, well, that sucks. Pressure. Hold on then, let me finish this bit. Right. So let's get this going. Okay. The head of a painter company walks into the employment office. I urgently need a worker. Do you have someone for me? We're sorry, but painters are very rare these days. But we still have an unemployed gynecologist. After some back and forth, the painter agrees. That'll be fine for me for a week or two. After 4 weeks, the employment office calls and asks, how's the gynecologist doing? We now have a painter who's looking for a job. The painter says, no way, this is my best man. Last week we came to an apartment when people weren't at home, and then he painted the whole hallway through the letter slot. Nice. I get it. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I was worried when the gynecology came out. I was like, oh, this is going to go something we don't want to go. It was all in my delivery, though, wasn't it? My patter. That was terrible. That was rubbish. I probably could have done a better job of reading that for you. I do apologise. Right. So the trouble is, again, this is like the actual proportions of this are good, but have we actually got anything we can put on it that's going to be small enough? We can hide those things. These will work. Okay. They won't really. What about the chess set? Where are we up to in the stream, by the way? An hour and 25. Oh, I should. No, it was good. It was good. We should probably switch to the. We should be probably switching to the challenge thing that we were going to do in 5 minutes. Give that another go, and I'll fail again miserably. Oh, gosh darn. Is that actually? No. Okay. What are these in then? Mine are only suitable for mod chat. Okay, I won't read those out then. I do share because I do love a. I love a dirty joke. I'd imagine it's probably pretty hard to translate a joke into a different language. So well done. Why am I not getting all of that? That's good enough. Can fix up from there. God, how many pieces, man? Yikes. Okay. I feel like this is gonna. Oh, I know. It looks like this is gonna be too big anyway. The time challenge. We were doing one of the time challenges yesterday, and I failed at it miserably. It doesn't fit. It's too big. I can't remember which one it was. The first one. I actually wasn't too bad. I wasn't too bad at it. I could have been a lot worse. I've made a rod for my own back here with all these shelves, but you kind of have got to have. You've got to have clutter. You've got to have clutter in all the things. Are these small enough? These are kind of small enough. Yes, that'll work. That's my first bit of crap that I can stick on there. Just about. On hard. At one point I thought, well, at one point I was close. Lindsay reckons I was 4 minutes away with you thought at one point you thought you were going to be surprised, Lindsay. Admit it. You at one point you were like, oh, he may actually be he may actually be Speedy Toves after all. Maybe I've misunderstood. Yeah, but we were playing it on hard mode. I was 4 minutes. I think I was 4 minutes away from the gold level, and then everything just kind of capitulated after that. And I failed miserably, and I ended up giving up. Very, very nearly achieved. Yeah, that's my what would be written on my on my headstone. Very, very nearly achieved. We were all shocked, but actually ended up failing. Okay, so that's the gist of what we need to kind of do. We need to do that in a few places. Is that all now one group? No, it's not good. So we just want like a couple of these things. They're kind of massive. Toes, messy grouping. That's probably not all that's in that group, is it? There's probably some stuff out there. Yep. Right. Okay. So I think we'll leave this. We'll leave this at this point. Do the old switcheroo. I think those would kind of work though. I just got to make loads of little trinkety bits and then stick them in there. So there'll be like some shelves here, some stuff here, till kind of over here, stuff on all the walls down there. And then you'll be able to, and I think it will just be open. I think it will just be open back to this lobby bit. I think. I might put in some more of these kind of lattice dividers, just kind of maybe there. Anyway, right. Community zoo. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even check it out. I just started working on it. I don't think anybody else has worked on it since I have anyway. So it's the 25th today. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Community Zoo, 25th of the 2nd. Right, we're going to do what we did yesterday. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have a quick loo break, come back, and then pachow ninja skills my way through this challenge. You're all going to be amazed and impressed. All right, so BRB. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, hang on. Have I failed and I've failed and it can't be? I can't do it again. Was it Cast Maya? It was Cast Maya, wasn't it? So once we start the timer, that's it. You're screwed. You basically got to do it in one hit. You get an hour. So here we go. Here we go. Blitz mode. Focus. Be a hare. Be a hare. Don't be a tortoise. Be a hare. No music. Right, so I was initially thinking flatten the terrain. Just flatten it. I may well spend all my money doing this, so we may well very quickly start again. Flatten the terrain, and then you don't have to worry about all of this crap with the, getting the paths up and down and all that sort of stuff. That's my initial thought. I may be wrong. The timer is running. Let's do it. Let's go. Don't panic. Right, let's go. Okay, first problem is you can't remove the water. Git! Can you really not remove the water? Hoisted by my own... What? Can you not change the terrain then at all in this one? Yeah, you can, but you can't remove the damn water. Buggers. Alright, we're gonna drop the path then, at least. Because I think this makes it all pointless. Oh my god, I've procrastination. I think this makes it all harder. Because it's all raised up like that. I may be wrong. I thought I was being clever there with the water thing. Okay, right. So let's get rid of all the trees as well that we can get rid of. That did cost me money to get rid of those trees. Okay, I'm not doing that again then. So let's get this down to ground level straight away. Right, what I did wrong last time, I think, was I need to have like a central area. This is so tricky though. I need to have like a central area where there's staff facilities. And then everything else just goes around the outside of it. I don't feel confident. I don't feel confident already. I've screwed it straight away. The trade centre can go here still. That's no problem. That can go out of the way. You don't really need that very much. Right. Yeah, so the key is, I think, what I'm thinking is I need to do is I need to place these down like super early and then build everything down around these. So I'm gonna want one there, and I'm gonna put a staff room next to it. Okay. And then we're gonna have habitats kind of all round. I can do the thing with the exhibit animals again. So let's get barriers going. So we want all the gates like as super close to that as we possibly can get it. So we want them like here. And let's run the staff path around the... Let's just undo that a second. Put a staff path around this. On all sides. So that it's super easy for everybody to get quickly back to these buildings. Let's leave a little space there as well, because we may already be out of range of the power thing, so let's do that as well. Where is it? There. I hate that it does that. I wish it didn't switch to that thing every time. So this in there. Nice. Okay, so we can now put 4 habitats all round that, I think, at least. We could actually go up with the path again. I might do that. I might at some point. Let's just get some barriers in so we can get some animals going. Am I running? I am running. Doesn't matter, Toves. Just get on with it. So we had this for crocs before, which I think was fine. It was kind of big though, wasn't it? It didn't need to be as big as I had it. And the other thing was the mixed habitats. That was definitely a good idea. So let's see how many of these we can get in. So this is a totally different strategy to what I was using before. What are the other water-based animals? I think there's like tapirs and stuff as well in it that we can probably put in. Flamingos. Tapirs and flamingos can probably go in together. Okay, let's do another. We'll do another barrier this way. We do need some way of getting up back to that path. Do we? Do we need actually? Yes, we do. We do. We will need some way of getting back up to the path up top. Okay, let's just make another one here. I don't even know what I'm making these for yet, but I'm just kind of crashing them in. We are going to go back up with that path. Yeah, we're going to. That was a mistake. We may even go higher. My hope is that even if I don't have like obvious sight lines, particularly good sight lines, like that they still just will think they can see it and give money. So that's 3. Come here. That's 4. This one's a bit small. Okay, we're going to need a path again. Obstructed. Why are you obstructed? Don't be obstructed. Okay, so the idea is going to be that everything is going to be above this. So all the guest bits are going to be above this, and this is all just going to happen here. And that everybody's going to go back to those. We may need another keeper building actually. Let's put another keeper building in the middle. Keeper hut. That's fine. Barrier. This will either be a massive fail or it'll be a total success. I guess that's stating the bleeding obvious, but hey ho. Okay, we can carry on this way if we wanted. So everything at staff level, this is going to be, yeah, this makes sense to me. Let's give this a bit of water just in case, whatever they are. Everything at staff level is going to be down here, and everything at guest level is going to be sort of flying over the top. That's my plan. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put a path running. How much more have we got? We've got quite a bit that way as well. Just to have a path going. Janky, but never mind. Right, and then hopefully this will work. No, I don't want it narrow. Nice big path. Time? 10 minutes, okay. That's not, I think that's okay. We need to go forward a bit so we can get that staff building to come along. And then I think, so if we run this like down the middle, almost like it's a monorail. try and avoid the staff buildings a bit because it will mean that we don't get as much of the negative effects. That one's not great. This one right below me now is not great. Okay, and let's bring that round in the loop. Okay, so that'll do for now. Let's get some small exhibit animals going. We'll stick one right there. Okay, we better get some animals going now. Okay, right, so this is going to be the same bunch of things that I had last time. I'm assuming it is going to be. Okay, so we want the Goliath beetle and the male Goliath beetle. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Cool, right. And as we said, they are maxed out. Good to go. Okay, get some staff. Keeper. Keepers at the moment have got no way of getting down there. Okay, that's a problem, isn't it? Let's get a path going. Staff path. Nice little crappy staff path going. Hopefully this will link on all right. Yeah, okay. So this, because the staff don't need to be up the top that much. Only the caretakers. The keepers don't need to be up there at all. I should have placed him over there, but that's fine. And we don't have any access at the moment to that. We probably shouldn't have that over there. Let's just move it over here. Let's move it like here. No, it's fine where it is. Let's just leave it there. Don't panic. We got this. Okay, that links on there. Right, that should start bringing people through the door. We definitely need mechanics. Let's get 2 mechanics straight off the bat. Let's get a vet. We definitely need a vet. We definitely need a quarantine facility and stuff, don't we? I should have done that already. So let's put quarantine, staff facilities. Let's put a vet and a quarantine over here. Come on, let me place it. Really? Why won't you let me place that? There we go. And a quarantine. Beautiful. Things of beauty. Beauty and wonder. And this one needs to link onto the main path. Cool, right. So, a vet has got somewhere to go. The keeper's got something to do. Quarantine, let's get some animals going. We've only got 3 grand, so we need to get something in straight away. We did tortoises. I think the tortoises are not a bad shout again. We don't have enough credits for that though. Tapirs we could get in straight away. Let's do that. Male and a female. Send them both to quarantine. And we could maybe even afford the crocs as well. Let's have a look. Crocs are a pretty good. They're a bit expensive. 1 crocodile we could get. Hippos are up for grabs, but they're too much for us. Okay. Flamingos. Send those in there as well. And you. Did I actually get a caretaker? I can't remember if I got a caretaker. I know I haven't got any bins yet. The vet is doing job of moving stuff at the moment. I don't have a caretaker. Okay, we definitely need a caretaker. We need some vending machines as well. And we haven't got any donation bins or nothing yet. Oh. Which is a mistake. That's an immediate mistake. Those beetles in there. Okay, right. So where are they going with those? Where are they off to? I haven't located those in a habitat yet, have I? Oh, they're off to the quarantine. Okay, that's fine. So that's those guys. Sake. 16 minutes gone. Seems like I've done bugger all, but I think we've started in an entirely different way than we started last time. Guest facilities. Let's definitely get a drinks thing, vending machine, and a food thing. Okay, and let's get some bins. Everything is massively underwhelming so far because I haven't got anything in any of my habitats. Right, so have we got anything that's ready that hasn't come in with disease? Cool. The tapirs and those guys have come in. Oh no, we just got one. Quarantine complete. It's just those guys then. So let's send those in. I want that for the crocs. I think that's for the tapirs, really, but let's put those in there. Okay, so that's my first animal arriving. We definitely need to prepare this with some bins. So bin there, bin there, bin there. Insufficient funds, okay. How's everybody doing? Zoo ticket price is great, okay. Let's go fast forwardy speed. Anyone breeding in here? Have we got any breeders? No. Okay, so that's going around there. Flamingos are in. And they are, size wise is fine. We got the hard shelter from just having that path over the top. Enrichment, they haven't got anything yet. Okay, that's understandable. We're losing money at the moment, but I'm hoping that's very quickly going to sort itself out. We shall see. We may have over-egged this. We may have over-egged this. Come on. We need some money because we can't feed anybody at the moment. I really don't want to take a loan out. Ticket price is great. Okay, let's just squeak it up a tiny touch. Come on, we need the money to come in. Let's get some money on these as well. 35. We need some money. We didn't need this delay. We needed to be able to do this. We needed people giving us money. I need to be able to buy a food bowl, otherwise they're going to die. $100. Come on. This is not good. Let's get the tapir in as well. Animals, they should both be ready now. Oh, I've got some tapirs. I've got some beetles to sell as well. So we're just going to stick the tapirs in with them and hope that's all right for now, because that will then use the same bin. I don't know. This might have been a mistake. How much is that going to give me? It's not going to give me much. 400. It's giving me enough to feed them though. Pause for a second. Habitat. Food bowl large. And oh, I can't afford a water thing. Can't afford a water thing. I don't think the tapirs will eat from that same dealie. The flamingos are mating already. That's a good sign. Okay, can I get some? Can I get some freaking water in there for them now? Yes. I don't think so. I don't think I want to get a loan. I might be wrong. I may have needed to open earlier. That might be where I've screwed myself already. Well, TV screens are nice and cheap. So tapirs and flamingos. What's this? Are you all right with the size of this habitat? You are. That's all right. So it's just the enrichment they both need. We're recovering now. Look, the money's recovering. Tapirs. Got to be a little bit careful I don't bust myself doing this. Come on, let me place the damn thing down. Let me place it. Ugh. Let's get these guys really, really happy and then move on to the next one. So 64% enrichment, species food enrichment. I thought I'd got all the species food enrichment. No, I haven't got any of it. Okay, it's not a pretty habitat at all, but I think that's not too bad. Let's go for a next animal. What can we get next? So we definitely were able to get those guys in together. So that was handy. Camel. We'll get our tortoises next. They're not cheap though, are they? Maybe just one. I don't know if we even managed to get the turtles to breed. Where's a small habitat? Can I put a tortoise in with those guys, do we think? Maybe? I don't see why not. We just need some money coming in now. Is everybody happy with the ticket price? Still alright. Oh crap, I didn't send it to the quarantine. Egypt. I think I might be too late on that already. Right, let's purge out me doodlers again. Get rid of all these guys again. Get me cash in for those. Centre Trade Centre. Select all. Quick trade. 2 grand. Sweet. Right. So that maybe means I can get crocodiles. Yes. And expired. Go on then. We'll take you as well. So quarantine. Don't panic, guys. What time are we on? 24 minutes. We're halfway. Oh, God. We've already had half the time. Jesus. How have we already had half the time? I can't even afford another one of those. Let's get another vending machine because they look like they're using that. And we can probably get another screen going. I think the tortoises are going to be all right in there. They might not be. Time flies when you're having fun. I know. It's gone absolutely flying by. Bins. Donation bins. $50 a piece. Not too bad. The TV screens are cheaper than I thought they were going to be. I'll change that when the Crocs are ready. So Crocs are good to go. So far my still getting stuff get infected, aren't I? Still getting stuff coming in and needing to go to the vets. What's up with you? Quarantine complete. Okay, sweet. Go. If I can keep them relatively alright, what's up with these guys? Species food enrichment. I thought I had covered this. Oh, it's that. That's quite important to them. Okay. 3 grand. Oh, we've got protesters already. What are you protesting about? The tortoises. Bugger off. It was in quarantine. That's just because I made that mistake of moving it into the habitat before I put it into the quarantine. Into the quarantine, then into the habitat. Okay, can we get something cheap as chips? We need a bargain bucket. We could get lemur. They're pretty cheap on the CC front. 120 for the male though. Red panda? I think red pandas are more popular. And they only need a really small habitat. I reckon we can probably send those in. Don't do it again. Cancel. Oh. That means it's going to have disease. This needs a barrier, needs a climb-proof barrier. Climb-proof. He's got to go back. I don't know if this actually makes a difference doing that. I feel like once you've already sent it in, you're screwed. You have to redo it. Do we have... Oh, bugger. I screwed up with the beetles. We have got a tapir baby, though. What's up with the tortoise? Alright, the tortoise is not happy in that habitat. Let's send let's give the tortoise its own habitat. Damn, I buggered up with the beetles there. That did not help. We needed that income. I think when I purged them, I purged the wrong ones. I didn't look. Everyone's practicing. We may already have blown this. We may already have blown it. Red pandas are great starter animals. People love them. They're cheap. They're little room. They don't need too much stuff. Easy breeding, lots of money. Yeah, I think so. Right. You don't really seem that unhappy, apart from the fact that you haven't got an enrichment. Tortoise. Really? You eat from the restraint feeder. Okay. Good now? Aldabra. It's got everything it needs. I've got nothing else I can give it. Oh, I've got the... Oh, that is right. Okay, give it that as well. All the stuff! Shove all the things in there! Food bowl is probably a good idea. We're down to $4. We're down to $4. We need money! Okay, they've passed their quarantine. Hopefully they can go in with the tortoises. I think they're all right in with an less short grass, more sand. I don't think this is going to be right terrain wise. How happy are you though? 95%. We don't need to worry. Right, let's just check on you. I don't have any donation bins on this side. So I definitely need to do that. I can't afford it. I'm already in the crapper, aren't I? I'm already in the crapper. It's the protesters have buggered me. That's what's happened. Tickets are underpriced. I mean, it is slowly recovers, but it's definitely the protesters that are screwing me here. What are they protesting about? Okay, I think it's because I'm running it at like maximum speed. I've got no climbing. Okay. A tree. Eek. I can't afford anything. We need money. Oh. I think this is the way to do this one, or these time trials. I think I just overdid it. I needed to have got. I needed to have got stuff going quicker than I did. I think we're already buggered. There's too many. There's going to be too many refunds coming in. Screwed it. If I take a loan, it's just going to compound the problem. And they're not going to stop protesting. I'm not getting out of this problem. I'm not getting out of this hole without a loan. But I think we're already restarting. Bugger. Okay. What could I have done differently there? I think the method was right. You can't flatten the water. So at least I know that. At least we've learned something. You can't flatten the water. You have to. I didn't need to delete all the path, did I? You reckon start with the red pandas? Maybe. This was a good first habitat though, because I got the tapirs and the flamingos. So that's worth remembering, right? Tapirs and flamingos perfectly go in the same habitat. I did nothing to that habitat other than put the dressing in there. How happy were the crocodiles? The crocodiles weren't happy. Space was alright. Foliage was wrong, but that doesn't usually make that much difference. I didn't remember to give them any enrichment. That probably screwed me as well. Get the beetles and spiders in straight away. Yeah, I think that's right as well, Lindsay. I did all right with money, didn't I, last time? Okay, let's go back. I did all right with the money before because I got in early with the spiders and stuff. I think I spent too much money before I had stuff roll in. Okay, let's try again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it now. Yeah. Start now. Go. I'm not going to do it again straight away, am I? We shall see. It's a different thing of the game, though, that's for sure. It's definitely a different bit of the game that I haven't experienced before. Okay, whatever. Right. Run! I do have to change the path because the path is not high enough. I have to get rid of that path. The path is not high enough for what I want to be able to do. That's a load of money spent straight away. Okay, so we can do. Let's bring it back a bit as well. We can do the get the exhibit animals in right up front here, like we did before. This is what we had the first time round. The only problem with this is then meaning that the keepers have to walk over here. So I have to remember to get a like a keeper hut or a route for the keepers to get here. This needs to go. Crap! I'm already bugging it up already. That needs to be a wide path. That needs to go up. Not that much though, Toes. That's enough. And let's get a second one of these next to that. With a path linked to it. Crap. Come on, link it up, you bugger. A faff. Maximum faff. We failed, Mrs. T. We started again. First attempt failed. Can I not put? Can I not bridge that? No, no, no. Why can't I put? I think I've already asked it up. I've already buggered it already. I need to be able to get that way. Come on, game. Oh. I got my money back at least. I need to be able to. Why can't I turn the path that way? Why is? Oh, because of the. It was obstructed by the gate. Stupidness. Okay, so this is going to be our. This has got to be our. Some of our initial staff stuff. We have to have these. We have to have the Animal Trade Centre. And we cannot. We don't have to get the vet and everything straight away. We do need a keeper. Let's get the exhibits going. So we're going to get the beetles. Oh, there is no spiders, so we did go with beetles and snails before. I have to not screw this up. Adopt. Adopt. Let's get a second female. Send those in. Take it easy, Gecko. Okay. Right, and we have to get a keeper. And we have to get a caretaker. And we definitely have to get a mechanic. Right, people are already rolling in. Let's get some vending machines going. We've got a bin there. We don't have any education yet, so let's get an education thing because that makes a difference to the monies. I'm not sure about running it at full speed, guys. Let's try medium speed. I feel like you have to run it fast, that you can't just run it at normal speed. I didn't want to do that. Look how quickly they jump all over the food, the drinks here. Okay, let's get another one of these going. I know already that I can't link that up, so why am I trying to do it? I'm not supposed to do it there as well. I have no staff facilities yet. Yeah, good shout. I think I might have asked this up already. I wanted a second one down there. So staff facility, I need a keeper hut. I'm just temporarily going to put this here and then going to remove it later, I think. And a staff room. Just for now, and then when we get the vet and everything, we'll change that round wider. Okay, right, get rid of that tree. Okay, so that should be ticking me over a little bit of money. I'm probably losing money still, but that's okay. Get a keeper hut. Make one of those. I got a power thing, didn't I, next as well? Right, beetles are breeding. Oh crap, put that the wrong way around. Oh, come on. Don't be a pain in the knackers. Why won't you just link? There we go. That's messy as, but never mind. Why is it raised? I think I've raised it up slightly. Don't need this faff. I don't need this faff. I need to not have to faff. Right. Okay. It needs to not be like that. Because it's going to screw me. So that was a staff room. Oh, you know what I should do? Is just put it on the same grid. Right. That's not my fault. That's the game doing something stupid. It shouldn't be doing that. There we go. So if I put it on the same grid, for some reason it raised it up. I don't understand why it did that. Okay, so habitats. Let's make a little gap. I'm going to go a slightly narrower path this time as well. Oh, crap. We'll get another one of these going. Exhibit animals. I have to keep an eye on the Goliath beetles because they'll be breeding like crazy things. Come on. Pop in there. And let's get something for that as well. So we'll get this... What? What is that all I've got available? What do you mean? How is that suddenly a thing? I can only have one snail. What? Oh, what the deuce? When did that start becoming a thing? We didn't remember to do this before either. We didn't increase the enrichment for them. And now it's fine. Now there's loads of them. There's still no snails again though. Poop! Can people come and look at the snails? There's exciting snails over here that you must learn about. Give me money for, more importantly. Okay, right. So we've got two of those going. Do we go with a third? Maybe we go with a third. And let's move that thingy. Get a third in. Right, we need some more. No, we need some more snails. We need at least one more snail so we can breed some snails. This wasn't a thing. We've not had a problem with this before. Now we've got no options here. I wonder if it's doing that deliberately based on how many I've got. I guess let's get these then. These are so expensive though. At least you don't have to send these to the quarantine and stuff. That's definitely an advantage. Okay, there's another one. I'll get both of them. I think. Let's check the animals. Beetles are breeding. Purge. So I've got to be careful when I do that I'm not purging anything that's going to die really soon. So let's get those. And we'll keep those guys. I think. Select all. Okay, that's really handy cash. Okay, let's just check. Make sure we haven't screwed anything up yet. Those guys are temperature's not good. Okay, that's fine. 50. Oh, that's too high. Oh, it's supposed to be really not humid. Okay, that makes sense. 15 to 25, and the temperature needs to be higher for them. 35 to, that's it, 35 to 42, I've gone too high. Cool, right, and they can have, oh, bloody protesters. The protesters come in so quickly. Bugger off. Get a day job. Do one. Will you jog on? I know I've got it sped up, but I've only got it sped up by the first notch. Right, let's get some animals going. We're 12 minutes in. Okay, so we're going to go habitat over there, which is going to be the crocs, I think, eventually. I think this is massive still for the crocs. Let's just do that. I think that's still going to be big for them. We can put something crappy like a tortoise in like here, and they can look down on it. Right, my main path can go that way, around in a circle. And at the moment we've still got no way of getting down there. Staff have got no way of getting up and down. That's going to be a bit of a poo. But let's quickly fix that. In fact, we'll put another habitat in. 5,000. Actually, let's not. Let's get an animal going. Animal trading. I reckon buffalo could go in, potentially go in with tapirs as well. The trouble is with getting the... Oh, I can't even get the red panda. Oh, I can get one red panda. No, I can't. I can't afford it. I'm going to get these again. I'm going to go with the tapir and the flamingo combo because I think that was actually right. Do not have a quarantine yet. Crap. So that can disappear now from over there. I can sell that. That can go. We'll get a quarantine over here. And a vet next to it. No, we can't afford the vet. Okay. Better not be anything wrong with them. Okay, how are we doing on money? 3,200, 15 minutes in. I don't know. This is so hard. Preggers. Purge. Purge out the males. Anybody else breeding yet? No. They're not going to breed. These, oh, especially if they've got two females. What a wally. bugger. And the male's a CC, of course. Oh, there's one. Tyson. Right, do your worst, Tyson. Can you have 3 of you in there? Probably not. Oh, you can. Does look like you can. No issue with social grouping. Right, flamingos. Oh wow, look at these guys, man. They absolutely machines. I've got to get that flamingo out of there before they start protesting it. Send to trade centre. These guys are done. That's going to go in there. Okay, right. Let's get some stuff and things for that going. What? Why is that over there? Oh, they've got no way of getting down there, that's why. Let's just pause it because it'll start to protest. You just get literally no time to screw anything up at all, even in the slightest. You get literally no time. Make one mistake, you're buggered. Oh, that's bloody annoying. Right, that should do it, right? We've got one keeper. I think we need a second keeper. Did we get a vet? We don't have a vet. So vet will double up moving stuff as well, so that's useful to have. I've got no bins yet, which is why I've got all this rubbish. This one doesn't feel already as promising as the last one did. 20 minutes in. Where's he going? Why is he going back that way? Come down here, the path is here. He ran all the way back to the bloody entrance. Fleur. No. Fleur. Food bowl. Scenty thing. It's really hard. It's really hard. Okay, let's try with the tapirs now, I guess. See if we've got enough money for that. Yeah, I'll check the path. Thanks for that. I wasn't anticipating having issues with getting stuff from the trade center. Oh, I've done it again. Cancel move, cancel move. Send to the quarantine. So I think if you don't do that, even if you then immediately put them back in the quarantine, they come in with a problem, or they've got a chance of coming in with a problem. I wonder if we could make a lemur habitat or something habitat here that like climbs up. Maybe it doesn't even maybe matter. We're so low on money already. I have got enough for See, that's such a pain though. Like I can get a red panda, but I can't get a pair of red pandas because one of them's a male. Well, they're both the same sex. So that's relocating. What are you doing, you sods? You're standing in a spot you can't. He runs down the stairs and back up. Oh, is he still not getting there? Why is that? The stairs are here. I don't understand what's going on there. What's he doing? Oh, there's no vet. Good spot, Nadine. I hadn't even noticed that. I thought that was the previous one. I'm screwed. I'm already screwed. Oh, man. And that's going to mean I'm going to get protesters. Let's see if I can put the ticket price up a bit. Ticket prices are great. I think I'm already buggered. I can't afford. Can we get any money out of selling this other keeper hut? 1,000. That's not enough though, is it? I need 4. Already screwed. God damn it. Come on, we need the money. This is so hard. Yeah, I thought that was it. I had noticed him continually doing it. Okay, what can we do? Can we do anything about this? We have got a Cappy's in quarantine. I thought they'd already been done. That's not helped, is it? Maybe I shouldn't be playing it at fast speed. I have got these I can sell. Okay, that's got me the money for the vets anyway, so that guy can stop doing his little merry journey. I sort of don't mind the vets being like out there. I know it's horrific looking, but it's not taking up room down here, which I'd rather have for habitats and stuff. Okay, what have we got in here? We've got these guys breeding again. Everything below that level can go. Send to trade center. We definitely need the money. My lemurs are done, so they can come in. They're going to be coming in there, so this is going to need to be climb proof. And let's get a screen for them. So I've got tapirs going in that habitat. This is so hard. I'm halfway through already. My time is already at halfway. Lemur. I have to get everything happy, I think. Let's just check that. Red face. Red. It is a lemur. I'd guess all the lemurs probably have the same stuff. Give it some sort of climby thing. Forage box? Yes. That thing. See, by having, I don't know if, I think just by having it running at full speed makes me move quicker. When everything's a bit slower again, I feel like I slow down. I feel like I go back to being like, oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Look at all this crap they need, man. Food. Feeding platform. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, was that? Oh, that was the tapir. Okay. Tapir's going to need some crap as well. Tapir. It's got his food stuff. Ox. Duck. Insufficient funds. Okay, right. We can purge those again. Quarantine. Oh, we've got one other flamingo in the quarantine still. Why is that happening? Exhibit trading. It's basically the beetles keeping us going at the moment. I'm going to have to get... I think I'm going to have to quickly get... Are they... How are you doing? So they're so happy. 75%. I can definitely deal with that. 69%. I'm getting pairs of everything because I'm assuming that that makes a big difference to just the amount of like attraction of that sort of stuff. A bit space is a bit tight. Oh no, space is a bit tight. That's not good. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I think I've just released them. And they've got no... That's what I was worried about because I changed the path here. That's fine. They're all fine. Hard. They've got no hard shelter. Can I... If I just drag that bit underneath the path, can I like cheat the hard shelter thing again? No. Basically. Bugger. That's gonna have to do. Right, are you actually delivering or are you just running about like a goober? We need you doing your jobs, people. Everybody needs to be doing their jobs. Okay, lemurs are coming in. Oh, they are in a not happy state. Please be better. Not enough climbing, and they need coverage. Okay. Just keep giving you this stuff, and we'll just then you can climb up to where people are. Happy now? No. They need 24 meters. Oh, what? You on the moon on a stick? Lemur. There, look, have that. So you can probably jump across to the guests there. Recalculate. I've given them climbable. That's climbable, surely. They surely can climb that. Oh, it's not showing that as climbable. What? Surely those things are climbable. I can only climb that. Oh, this is it. Just being. This is just annoying. Like that's not. That's just not the game. Not recalculating the stuff. There we go. We got there. Right. So you should be happy now. 82%. Good enough. Right, everybody needs to give me all of their money really quick. We're at 30 minutes. Let's get another... Let's consider getting another one of these now, I think. What can we even afford? Probably nothing. Could get those. The frogs. The frogs. Let's get frogs. Big old fat frogs. A male. I need a female. There we go. I think we just hit something. I don't know what we just hit. We've got 4 exhibit animals. Okay, so we hit the 4 exhibit animals. Let's make sure we got that working right. Humidity. Up, up, up. 74 to 86. 74 to 86. Okay. Okay. Have we got anybody? Oh, we've got loads of males in there now. Crap. You can go. You can go. You can go. Is that going to make me any sort of cease? No, not really. I have to make money out of them. How are we doing at the ticket price now? Ticket prices are good. Fine. We'll go up 2 more. And we'll get some more of these going because it looks like people are queuing for these now. That's beauty. That's a beautiful thing. Oh god, it's so hard. It's really difficult. No one's coming over to this bin yet. Excuse me. That's the Gina monsters, isn't it? I'm pretty sure somewhere I've got an education board wrong that I haven't changed. Tapirs are not anywhere, are they? Tapirs, and this one isn't going to say red ruff lemur. Okay. Why is no one going to this? Why? Surely you all love a frog. Who doesn't love a frog? Goliath frog. We haven't done any sound stuff in a while either. Oh, that one's not even on. I have a sneaking suspicion my beetles have stopped being appealing to people. Look, they're not putting the money in there anymore. Right, we've got people coming in. Time to get. Let's just check on the animals again. Let's do a page. Gila monsters. Tyson, your time has come. Okay, right. Maybe we go see if we can get some crocs going. Gate. Oh, I just deleted something. I don't know what I deleted, but I don't want to delete it. I don't think we're going to make it, guys. I don't think we're going to make it. I'm already feeling like it's not going to happen. Bloody staff members just wandering around idle. Do some work. Gates. Is it kind of pear-shaped already, do we think? I don't know. I think I've got to borrow a bit of space back from in there. Right, crocodiles. It's just really difficult. That's the thing. It's just really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's really tough. You just get literally no time. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, because this is the first one of these. There's not loads. Yeah, it is absolutely right. You're 100% right, Lindsay. It's just the order of everything, but it's so unforgiving. You know what? I should have checked to see if actually I could have got any red pandas, and now I can't afford them. Bugger. I should have got the red pandas next because I've already got a habitat for them. Look at that cheeky sod standing right there. Put some money in the bin, you tight git. Where are we up to? I mean, I don't even know. I've just got to carry on going. Maybe I'm being negative and I don't need to be. Maybe we're actually doing all right. Maybe we're doing all right. I've just got to believe. Just gotta believe. Okay, crocs are in. I don't know why these guys have stopped. They're like a barren wasteland now. Look, they've stopped breeding. Where's my crocs? Quarantine complete. Okay, sweet. This should make a big difference to like guest tickets and stuff like that. Yes. Yes. Okay, so there's a crocodile going in. Salt. How are you doing? 84%. Okay, and what are you not happy about exactly? Bracken. Did that make a big difference to you? It did make a fairly big difference. Habitat. Cleanliness. Right. Is it time for a new keeper? How many keepers have I got? I've got 2. They are busy though. My frogs have had a breed. Is that massive for you? Yeah. See, I think this is my problem. I often make the habitats way bigger than I think they actually need to be. Look at that one's twice the size it needs to be now. What can we get next? Well, I'd like to be able to get the pandas next, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it. I'll get one. Hopefully it'll last a while. There. It's getting pretty busy down this end, isn't it? We need to start pulling people away. We haven't even got the like tortoises and stuff, have we? Did we get tortoises in the... There's not even tortoises. Oh, there are. Okay, we got tortoise options. I could just get one tortoise, to be honest, because they never breed anyway. They're slow buggers. What did I say the tortoises could go in with? Tortoises like sand. Okay, they've got to go to the quarantine anyway. Let's just get a crappy little habitat for some tortoises going. Can go like here, I think. Or not. Hopefully the guy won't do the thing he was doing the other day, throwing it through the barrier. That seems kind of small, but turtles are small, so it won't need a lot of space. Right, what did I just get? Okay, that guy's in the vets. That's not ideal. Tortoise is done. While that's happening, let's get rid of these guys. I don't. Did I buy another? I don't understand what's going on there. Did I buy another one of those Gila monster things? Oh no, my bloody beetles are dying. Oh it's my frogs I was looking at. So you can only have 2 frogs. You have to go. I've got a baby lemur and I've got a pregnant crocodile. My beetles are dead. Bugger. I don't really understand how that keeps happening. Or maybe they were just old. That might be what it was. I just let them get to an age. I swapped out the wrong ones. I think that's probably what it was. You are going. You are coming in. I've got protesters. What are you protesting? I don't understand why. What are you protesting about? Expecting offspring. Why is it suddenly unhappy? Social. What? Like, this guy was totally fine earlier, and now he's really unhappy. Is he's stressed? Oh, for fuck's sake! Honestly, you gotta be kidding! I've got to deal with the stress as well. Oh. That's so dumb. The stress thing is my least favourite part of the game. Come on! There's nothing. There's so little I can do about that. And it's such a kind of like really like super dynamic stat that, but it just goes from like nothing, you're completely fine, to suddenly they're massively stressed. And it's because I've got no, I know why it is, and it's, you know, it's sort of fair enough, but in this sort of scenario it's really hard to contend with something like that. Let's give them a little bit they can hide behind. Right, let's see if that helps. It's not gonna. It's all money I don't want to have to be spending. Right, hopefully they can go in there and chill out and not be seen. It's just that. Plants and hard shelter. It's not just that, Toads. You're talking crap. There. Beautiful. Enjoy. Don't ever give you anything. Severely inappropriate. I'm sure when I put it in, everything was 100% fine for this animal. Grassland, Central America. It's a pretty thing, isn't it? Okay, that should shut you up. Okay, right. Where are we up to? We are at 44 minutes. Tortoise has got to get in its wonderful new habitat, which is not going to be big enough. The beetles are breeding again. That one. I've just got to keep remembering to purge the youngest ones. Why is that guy in quarantine? I thought I'd already sent him in. Music stopped as well. I think it knows we're on a downward spiral. I think it knows we're screwed already. Crocs are doing alright. Can we have him out of quarantine then? Can he move to his new habitat? Which I feel like I've clicked 3 times now. In transit to habitat. Okay, cool. Right. Get a mechanic on that, please. Okay. Animal trading. What can we get next? Some stuff that we can put in together is what we really want. Hippos? No, too expensive. Bears. Bears are really high maintenance though. Warthogs? Potentially warthogs in with tortoises? I think probably not. They're in the trade centre, toads. You just bought them. Quarantine. Tortoise is going to be miffed because he's going to be wanting. He wants more space. Not loads, but a bit more. I'm going to pause it for a sec. What are we on? 47 minutes. I mean, it feels a little bit more stable, this one, but I'm not moving quick enough, am I? I'm just not getting through the animals quick enough. Well, I know that you need sand, probably. That's fine. You don't need any of that. You've got hard shelter. You will need some stuff and things. Ow. Ow. Dab. Put all the crap in. Thing is, it's not going to make me enough. Like, having this tortoise is probably not going to make me enough money to recuperate all the costs that I've just put in there. Not quickly enough, anyway. Are you happy now, Turtles? We've spent hundreds of pounds on you. It's a crappy view for people, but never mind. Are you happy? Yes, you're good enough. 97% is definitely good enough for me. Protesters again. He's fine. Bugger off. Underpriced. Let's go 10 and 8. Okay, right. Next. Let's get something like a bear going, I think. I don't feel like I've got loads more options. How many have I even got now anyway? What am I up to? 7 of 10? Not a million miles off. My warthogs have arrived. Do we think bears and warthogs? Probably not, right? Beds need quite a lot of stuff. That's my one worry. That they're expensive. That's probably huge for them. Right, so my that guy's fine. Do I even have a habitat for you? I'm gonna try in with the tapirs and the flamingos. That feels potentially risky. Potentially risky. They're tropical animals, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. They're grassland animals. Okay, we might need another. We might need their own habitat for those guys then. Tricky, tricky, tricky. The pigs are kind of aggressive, yeah. I think maybe that was a mistake. Plus I've got a baby in there as well. Is that bloody... Let's send them to the trade centre for a minute. It's that bloody stress thing is going to cause me a problem. I don't think the pigs need a big habitat. Okay. So let's just give them like... Oh, why have you arrived? I've just sent you back. Let's give them like... that. Kind of starting to box myself in a little bit here. Okay. So that's that one. Move to there. Beetles again. Wowzers, beetles. Oh, crazy things. Okay, right. We've got some decent money, at least. So things are picking up. It's just whether it's going to pick up quickly enough. We could go hippos. We could go hippos. I'm trying to work out how many more I needed. Did I need 2 more animals? Was that it? I've got the warthogs, so hippos and bears might do it. I'm going to pause for a second. What are we on? 53 minutes. Oh, I don't know. That seems small for a hippo as well. We might make the silver. We'll have to see. And then we'll trade in. Animal market. Hippos. Oh, they're CC. We haven't got any CC. Everything else is CC. Crap. Camel. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I think that's what's going to screw me. Bears. We could get the bears going though for sure. Grizzly. Adopt. I'm not even looking at how much these are, like how expensive these are or anything. I'm just kind of, if I can afford them, I'm doing it. I don't know what I'm doing with that camel. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that camel. How are you guys? Oh, brilliant. Came in with bloody disease. And you need hard shelter. Poo. Here, have this thing of beauty. Does that even count? It should count. Yes. Okay. 52%. What's wrong? Enrichment. Okay. You are a warthog. It's going to be the money that's going to... it's going to be the needing to get the income in. Because there's a requirement to make a certain amount of money, I think. And it's going to be way beyond what I'm going to be able to achieve. Oh, game. That's what's going to screw me. I'd be happy if I can get silver. Like, if I could get silver, I'd be happy. Say it twice, Toves, for some reason. I'd be that happy if I get it twice. I feel like I've started to lose control a little bit as I'm starting to push through the line. I'm losing control a little. Bears. My bears are in... Oh, my tapirs are ill. They're both coming ill. They're both ill. My bears are fine. Move into their habitat. So this is going to be an expensive habitat because of all the stuff they like. And it seems to be, if you don't give them all of the stuff, as soon as they're able to have the stuff, like research wise, if you don't give it to them, then you get protesters, which I think is always think is a bit of a joke. I guess it's just, I mean, you've got to have some game mechanics, I suppose, but it does seem a bit dumb. It's another 30 minutes after. Oh. Climb proof fence. Yeah, I get an additional 30 minutes. Are you happy? 83%. I'm happy with that when I haven't done anything to that habitat at all. Grizzly bear. No, grizzly bear. Okay, right. Everybody happy coming through the gate? Super ticket price is fine. Alright, what are we up to? Where are we up to? I think we're just, we're starting to get problems with keepers by the looks of it. You can go... I think that's where we're starting to have problems. We're starting to see things are starting to squeak a little bit. Wheels are starting to squeak. It's staffing. So let's pay some more. Upgrade these peeps. Get another caretaker in. It's going to be a protesters. Crap. I think I've probably just sorted whatever the protesters are arriving about. Maybe. What's up with these guys? Cleanliness? Yeah. They've just been dealt with. They're going to be protesting about the Gila monster things. God, it's getting a bit crowded and a bit laggy. Can you do one? Oh, they're protesting about the frogs that are super, the snails that are super fine. Hopefully they'll just turn around and leave. Right, where are we up to? We are, that's 50 seconds. I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it on the silver. Hopefully, unless something goes horrifically wrong. I've got this guy. I'm going to try him in with the warthogs. See what happens. Oh, crap. What's happening here, I think, is that my habitats are getting that little bit further away from stuff. Maybe we should whack in another staff room. Yeah, my habitats are getting that little bit further away from all of the rooms, the keeper huts and stuff, and so it's all my staff are getting a little bit more stretched, and that's why we're seeing problems. It feels like we're close, though. It does feel like we're close, and we weren't far off. Getting the last one. How are you doing, Mr. Camel? Probably massively unimpressed about being in there. Yeah, you're really unimpressed about that. Okay, send you back to the trade centre then. Because they're going to protest him pretty much instantly. Hippos would probably do it. Maybe I should make this for hippos because of all that water. I just did a habitat for hippos though. What am I doing? So I've got one more animal to get, but it's about happiness and stuff. It's about income basically. Camel. So you have to get the income working as well. You can't just kind of... I've got to get the I think it's income and like my rating and stuff like that. So yeah, overall how good the zoo is. So you can't have all of the stuff unhappy because it won't have it. Right, this guy's going to be... This is not the right terrain for him at all. Oh, it needs to be way bigger. Pause. I'm starting to box myself in, but I think I have to do this now. It was smart with the... It was definitely smart with the whole not being able to remove the water thing, because that would have been so much handier. Sand. No. Because if you could remove the water, this would be so much easier, this one. Needs a bit of rock as well. Is that you basically happy? Apart from the fact you want... Why is it dirty? Literally only just got in there. He's already pooed everywhere. Okay, so that should be, I think... No, not quite. I need one more. Oh, it's the hippos I was waiting for, wasn't it? If we could get a single lion, we'd do it. I'm going to send all of these guys. I'm going to now make everything a CC thing. Get everything that I can. Release it to the wild. 49. That's crap. That sucks. My tapirs are all ill. Come on, vet. They're all ill. CC is the little leaf things. So some things you can only buy with credits. Oh no, look, I've got problems. I've got illness. Some things you can only buy with credits, and some things you can pay cash for. So the more prestigious animals you can only buy with credits. So you can't buy lion, for example, with cash. You have to have the conservation credits, and you only get them by like trading animals, releasing animals to the wild and stuff. You can't cash sell or you can't sell stuff for CC. It's quite a clever little mechanic that they added for that. Dang, I just lost a flamingo. This is where it started to go pear-shaped yesterday. It just starts to fall down. What can I get? Can I get anything? So if we had credits, if we had one more credit, I could get a hippo. That might do it. A male hippo. My barrier status is looking pretty sketchy as well. It's all just starting to stretch a little bit. All my staff members are starting to stretch. My money's just dropped as well. People coming in, please. Ticket price is great. Alright, hippo is that is not going to be a sufficient barrier for that hippo. I can't afford to fix it. Crap. We might have a problem. I can't afford to fix the damn barrier. And he's going to dunder his way through that barrier. Just give me a minute, dude. Dude, just give me a minute. If he wanted to, I think he can smash through that barrier. I can't afford it. Okay, fine. Cool, that's fine now. Should be alright. That cost me a load of money though. I'm not quite sure where I got away with that. Shouldn't have let me do that. Right, we have to now. This is the problem. I've got 20 minutes. Let's have a look. So I've now got enough animals in there. Increase overall welfare to 85%. They're at 55%. This is so hard. There's no way. There's no way. I'm doing it in 20 minutes, is there? Look at that. I've got to get an operating profit of 10,000. Oh, this is a joke. This is a joke. I don't feel like I could have done much better. Oh, bloody hell. I don't see, like, how? Do tickets prices are underpriced? I need like I need a lion to do that, and there's no way I can get a lion. I need 1,000 CC in order to get a lion. What can I do here? I'm wondering if the breeding thing was a mistake. That I never needed to have a 2 of everything. But that it does make a difference. It does really make a difference to the guests and stuff, and the donations and all that sort of thing. We just more and more have had problems with stuff being unhappy and hippos, man. I can't get another hippo. I'm nowhere near. Is there also a free mode, like unlimited resources and just build to the finger? Yeah, that's what I play most of the time. Like when what we were doing earlier with the community zoo, that's just sandbox. So you can just do whatever you want. This is the whole point of this bit of the game is just these challenges. So you don't have to play like this at all. And I very rarely do. But I thought I'd just give it a go to see what it's like. I mean, they are kind of interesting, but I can't see myself going through all of these time challenges because they're really hard. I mean, I am on hard mode. I'm playing it on hard mode. I think the only way to have done this. Maybe I can get a buffalo, but I mean, what's the point, basically? The only way to have done this would have been to get... I don't even know. Like, more prestigious animals in? That's the only thing I can think of that I could have done differently, really. I don't feel like this... I mean, I think I made a few missteps. But I don't think like I've made that many. Let's get rid of both of those. Let's see if we can keep. Let's try this as an idea. We've got 15 minutes. Let's trade out everything apart from one of each animal habitat. I don't know if that's even going to work because some of them only really like being in like groups. I'm trying to make some CC basically. I could get rid of you, I guess. But the trouble with even doing this is that sometimes by releasing something 108, if you bring something into the zoo and then you let it go, people ask for a refund. So if they came into the zoo in order to see something and then you got rid of it, they ask for a refund, and that can cost you a fortune. I don't think I can do it. It lulled me in with a false sense of security as well. I thought we were really close. I thought we were really close. Oh man. But we're not getting anywhere near that. There's no way. I almost feel like it's just trial and error because I'm like, I don't know what you could have done. What could I have done? A significant different strategy could I have used for this? I mean, let's just blast it, see what happens. 15 minutes. Welfare. See, for ages I had the welfare like really good. And now it's just a pain. In loads of places. Cleanliness. Are they fighting? Hungry. I don't think it could have been particularly more efficient down here. I'm losing money. Like, what? What's up with that guy? Social group. Alright, you can bugger off then. See, the only thing that I can think that I could have done was focus on like the high level creatures, the high level animals, rather than getting loads of the low level animals. Because there is stuff in here that's like cheetahs are big, you know, cheetah, elephants, hippos, and not do any of the other stuff and just like drive towards getting a lion. But it's the money that's killing me. Look at that. Oh man. I can't believe this is the second day in a row we've tried this damn challenge and the second day in a row that I've failed miserably at it. I'm not going to inflict you guys on this again, but they are so much more expensive. It is obviously doable though. I'm obviously just not doing something right. They are so much more expensive. Maybe take a loan out straight away. But the thing is, but none of those things that are high level creatures. So none of these things that will. So definitely having a lion will mean you get a massive increase in the amount of people coming through the gate. Donations will be massive, all of that sort of stuff. But to get to that, I'd have to have got. I think I started off with about 300cc. The only thing I can think I could have done was get a load of exhibit animals in and like not have any outgoings and literally just blitz as fast as I can everything that I put into that. Every like one of those beetles that comes out, I exchange for conservation credits and like release them to wild, see if I can get conservation credits and see if I can get a number, like a decent number. And then just get one of each and not do the breeding thing. Maybe that doesn't make an enormous amount of difference. Let's see what a cheetah does. We've got 12 minutes. Cheetah's going to jump the fence as well, so we're going to have to pay for this. We can't afford to. I mean, it might give us some information. I can't afford to do this though. Even if I take a loan, I think the cheetah can jump the fence. Cheetah's in with a grizzly bear? That's probably not going to work, is it? insufficient funds. How much do I need? They're not telling me how much I need. So hard! Oh, my beetles have died now as well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like as soon as I got to a point, and it just seemed to shaft me, didn't it? It just seemed to be like, nope, everybody's ill, no one's happy, you're done. I mean, I did leave. I left the ticket price at good for most of the time. There's no way we're getting. There's just no way we're getting in 10 minutes from this position. I don't like to lose. I don't like it. I'm so far off of being in the right place. How is gold even doable? Oh man. How is gold even vaguely achievable? I don't really know. I don't know what to suggest. The only other thing I can think of is what I said. Just try and go out of my 10 animals, a larger portion of them needs to be the like prestigious stuff. The trouble with that is the higher the better the animal, the more expensive their food is. So lion's food is really expensive, elephant food is really expensive. This is probably what's killing me. As I got to better, let's see, as I got to better animals, the more I have to pay for the better the food basically is. Ticket refunds £2,000. Wages is pretty crap as well. Jesus. I'm obviously now paying for this loan as well. Yeah, see, look, my food price went from £3,000 to 7.5 last year. I think so. I've got two ideas. One, and we're not doing this now, obviously, because we're finishing in a minute. God, I'm already at 3.5 hours in. So my first thought is, did I bugger up by trying to get breeding pairs of everything? Maybe that doesn't have as big effect as I thought it might. Two, so that's option one. Just get one of every animal that you can get. That seems like it could be viable. I don't think the layout was wrong. I think the layout was fine. And then the other option is to go as quickly as you can to get in CC and get in the bigger animals. Because you definitely do see a difference by having lions in. Just having a single lion maybe would have been the thing. They're so much more popular than everything else. I'm really annoyed, guys, that this isn't, that we've buggered this. Well, I've buggered it again. We might as well just end it there. In all honesty, we might as well just end it there. We're not going to learn anything more from this. I don't even know if I want to try it again. I don't even know if I want to try it again on stream because it feels like a bit like pulling teeth. I thought I was getting it. I did feel a little bit like this yesterday, but I felt like silver was almost was kind of guaranteed. I thought I was close to gold. I don't really understand. It seemed like it just tipped over. Yeah, it felt like it just tipped over a line and just went nope. Because right up until a point we were doing all right. So we do the rage quit. So we do the exclamation mark rage. I think it works still. I can't remember. There we go. Oh dear. Right. I'm buggered if I'm trying that again. Maybe I'll try it again, but annoying. Right, anyway, right. It works better on this screen, doesn't it? That rage thing. Anyway, right, we'll be back. So I'll be back for Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares will make me feel right. That's fun. Oh, how annoying. No worries. Sorry I disappointed. I can't, like, there's how many more of those? There's like 3 more of those. That's the first one. You'd think the first one would be easier. It's quite unusual for hard to be that hard. Right, so I'll be back. Is it 8 o'clock? It's 8 o'clock I said, isn't it? Did I say 8 o'clock or did I say 7 o'clock tonight? 8 o'clock. Right, yeah, so back in like 2.5 hours or whatever that is. Thanks, Pete. Thanks for hanging out. Let's have a little look. I doubt there's anybody. Doesn't seem to ever be anybody playing Planet Zoo when I'm streaming. But we'll catch you later. I'm not gonna raid because there's no one else that I want to raid. Take it easy. Have a good one. Catch you in a bit.